Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I would like to talk about my previous video regarding the rapture September 23 or September 24. I'm not going to apologize about what I share because what I share is really what I felt at that moment. And I will just apologize about not knowing the meaning of rapture the way Christian sees it. When I was explaining about my vision, looking in the sky and hearing God talking to us, like a father talking to his children, for me, it was like something normal. When I start seeing people talking about similar experience, I thought, oh, okay, so that's the rapture. And right, I realized during, because I made a video in French and I had a lot of comments, mocker, negative comments, and so on. And I asked myself, that's strange. People don't want to go to another place instead of living where we are manipulated, everything is controlled. It's like we are not happy. So I start to dig and try to understand. And I realized that the rapture for me, as I mentioned on the title, is ascension. And I started this channel talking about ascension to 5D, the fifth dimension, which that's that I've been, learning for almost more than 2 decades. So when I was seeing the comment, that's when I say, oh my God, we are not at the same page. We are not really at the same page. Christians think that is the end of the world, that, okay, we are going to, Jesus come to pick us and we're going to see him. It's like, people are not on this earth anymore. But for me, I was excited because finally we will be able to do our soul mission on the new earth. That's what I was talking about. And I was surprised to see that many people were agreeing, but I was okay, so the ascension actually is the rapture, but it's not at all. So for that, I would like to apologize for the confusion, for making people think that, yes, that we are actually being taken is the end of the world. Not at all. For the people who are following me in this channel since the beginning, you might probably ask yourself, why she's talking like that? Why she's talking about the rapture? Because for me, rapture was ascension, because it was kind of the same. And when I say that we are going, is taking us to another dimension, is actually our consciousness that is changing. So that's why we are moving to another frequency, but not really our body. So when they are talking about the rapture, for me, it was just just to show how our consciousness will go to another level. Words, communication, all of that is, I realize that it's really different, but I realize there is a lot of confusion. There is a lot of division, because I know the galactics talks about division on Earth, but I didn't know it was about, we are talking about Jesus. Why people will be divided for that? Why they won't be excited to meet him? Now I understand why. So I would like to apologize for that confusion. And yes, I was excited that it will be this month, because I will be off finally. But I have to say, after all the comment that I received, that's when I realized that we were not talking about the same thing, but at the same time, I was asking myself how those people will find out what has been going on for many, many years here on earth, and not to repeat the same thing, with the traffic, the children, the manipulation, and how they will, that's when I start. So maybe nothing happened on the 23 or 24, but definitely something happened within us during that time, because we could see something's going on. People were excited, people were talking, people were praying, but at the same time, we were able to see the truth, the people you thought that you knew, actually you don't, because maybe you act in certain way because you believe that Jesus was coming, but it changed. So something changed in you. I know for me, something changed in me because of that. And I know more about what is dividing us. And because people are commenting negative things for people who are in joy, that says a lot. And you have to know that something is coming, that for sure. Like I was saying, something is coming, because people are talking about the 3-I-8 list. And I know in the United States, they are really bringing fear around that, saying that is a known object. And some of the experts are saying it might be extraterrestrial being. I don't think so. I think this is the time for change. And I found out that we are living with a lot of hologram. A lot of things that we are seeing are not what is not true, actually. So I just want to say, be careful with what you are seeing, what you are sharing. I know I will from now on, and make sure that when I talk about ascension to 5D, I will just mention ascension to 5D and not talking about rapture, because yeah, that put a confusion with the Christian people. And I don't want that. I don't want that. But at the same time, I want you to keep faith. I want you to know that things going to change, and you might feel it. You might feel that what we are seeing, what we are experiencing, there is more fear on the street. People are afraid to walk on the street, go to work with the train, afraid to be attacked. So I'm sure we cannot go on like that. We cannot go on like that. So the change is coming. And for the 5D, we are ascending to the 5th dimension. And when I talk about that, if you want, you can check the video. I started in 2022 doing some of the video. I had people who were with me talking about it. But for me, changing the frequency is being in love, being in peace, working in a community, and not be in fear anymore. Let go of everything that don't serve us, like ego, like anger, like jealousy, manipulation, all of that. So I want you to think about that. And again, I ask for your forgiveness about mixing ascension and rapture, because now I know. I never heard about it before early September, but now I know. So I won't do the same mistake again. Thank you so much. Stay in meditation, stay in prayer, don't be discouraged. Don't be, okay, this is over. No. There is a God. That's one thing I know for sure. I have my relationship with God, and I'm sure you do too. But please be careful. Watch. Use your discernment, and just know that what you are seeing in the news, in the media, is not because they call themselves experts that it's true. Thank you so much for listening. And again, I'll be careful next time. Thank you.